Hey, happy Halloween. How's everybody doing? Come on in. Some of you should be asleep by now. So this is my house behind me. The trick-or-treaters have been coming in all night, about a few hundred, I think, so far. Let me show you what my house looks like. That's the entrance to my house, right behind me. And that's a full-sized vampire. And I'll show you what people see when they come in. Alright. Yeah, it's a little hard to see, but people entering would come up to this vampire with the strobe light. It looks like he's going to move at any minute, doesn't he? He's very lifelike. And then at the bottom, it's hard to see, but it's a whole bunch of dead babies and bones and stuff. I guess you can't really see it. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll turn on the light for you. Now, here's my candy situation. It's been chaos. I've been giving out Dilbert books and candy and all kinds of stuff. I'm going to turn on the lights just temporarily. All right, now we'll be able to see this a little bit better. It's less scary, but you'll get the idea better. Bear with me. All right, there we go. That's better. So I'm backing up a little bit. So this is the main entrance to my house. It happens to look like the entrance to some kind of a castle dungeon anyway. So I just put this life size. We've got a trick-or-treater who forgot to say trick-or-treat. So I had to rip off his head. I just hang it on the wall. Sort of a warning to the others. Over here, another trick-or-treater. This went horribly wrong. I don't know what he was dressed as. Didn't matter. He didn't say trick-or-treat. I ripped his head off. That's how I roll. Nobody says trick-or-treat. I ripped their head off. You want to see the best idea ever for Halloween? So right there is a cooler of waters. Most of them are gone, but I give out candy and water, and you should see how happy people are when they get water on Halloween. Sounds like a joke, but actually the little kids practically wet themselves because they're so happy that they got water. So if you want to be the coolest house in the block, make sure you give them candy and water. Another spooky prediction? Well, this would be the time to do it, wouldn't it? Well, I'll give you one little political thing, okay? I'm just waiting for more trick-or-treaters now, so most of them have probably already come, so there won't be much more tonight. So I was just watching Alan Dershowitz on TV, and he was criticizing Comey, and he was saying that although Comey is known to be, high integrity and ethical, and he may have said smart, but everybody thinks he's smart, that what he should have announced is that instead of saying, hey, I found a bunch of emails, and I just wanted to let you know, which causes everybody to think that the emails are something potentially bad, and that biases people right before an election, Dershowitz said what he should have done is to say, emails have been found, but we have not read them, because by, I don't know, Fourth Amendment or something, we're not allowed to. So we don't know what's in there because we haven't read them. We're simply informing you for technical reasons that we have them. All right. So now, one way to look at it is that Comey made a mistake that someone like Alan Dershowitz can clearly see. In this model, Alan Dershowitz would be the smart one, and Comey would be the one who didn't know so much. But does that pass the sniff test to you? Doesn't pass it to me. Here's what I think. I think that Alan Dershowitz is right. That the right thing to do was exactly what Alan Dershowitz said, because let's face it, he's Alan Dershowitz. He's not going to get this wrong, right? And he should have just said, we haven't read them, and, therefore don't make any conclusions. We're just telling you that they exist. My prediction, and here's my spooky prediction, and this is just based on reading people and knowing people and pattern recognition, that the reason Comey didn't do what Dershowitz said is that he couldn't do it with a good conscience. And that tells me that he knows what's in those emails. Because you can't tell me that in the real world there wasn't one FBI agent who read any of those emails. I mean, after all, they were on a machine that they had a warrant for. Now, I don't know if a warrant covers specific files and excludes other files. Do you think the warrant does that? Do you think they got a warrant for Wiener's machine that said some form of, well, the files with this name you can look at, but the files with these other names you can't look at? No, because they didn't know the names of the files. All right, I got a customer here. Trick or treat. All right, you're on live Periscope. Why don't you step in, help yourself?
Oh.
See what we got.
Hi.
Hi.
How many people are watching?
1,000.
Oh my gosh.
You're streaming?
Yeah, streaming.
That's nice.
So help yourself.
Thank you.
That's Snickers saying hi. And watch this. There's waters out there too. You can help yourself to waters.
Thank you.
Are you thirsty?
We're okay.
I think I'm good. Thank you.
Damn it! I told you that everybody likes the waters. Act like you like the waters. I told them you like the waters.
It's great water.
It's great. Isn't that the
wettest
best
water I've
idea?
ever had.
Probably never been a better idea in all of Halloween history.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was a very honest opinion of yours. Take another candy for being so honest.
Thank you.
There might be some left over.
Sugar babies.
All right.
Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Happy Halloween.
Halloween.
How embarrassing. Let me turn off my TV here so I can spend some quality time with you. Yeah, at this time of night you get the older ones. So it's all the ones who are dressed as baseball players. I think I've seen 500 boys dressed as sports stars. Anyway, so I was saying, before I was so unrudely interrupted, that the reason that Dershowitz says that Comey should have said, I haven't read the emails, so don't draw any judgments. The reason that Comey didn't say that is A, either because, here are the only options, right? A, that Comey doesn't have access to good lawyers, even though he is a good lawyer. He literally is a good lawyer. And he made like the dumbest lawyer mistake of all time, even though he'd be the most qualified person with the best advice anywhere in the history of civilization. But this time he just did something dumb, something that Alan Dershowitz could easily see was dumb and pointed it out right on television. That's one possibility. All right. In this model, Comey went from a smart, competent person to an idiot for no explanation. Was there a bump on the head? All right. The other explanation is people saying that he was, bullied into doing it or blah, blah, blah. But here's a better explanation. Comey knows what's on the emails. Now, it could be that the warrant for the Wiener stuff covered it sufficiently that some FBI agent or more felt within the law to look at them. After all, they were operating with a warrant. And I'm gonna predict, this is my spooky prediction for Halloween, that not only does Comey know, either Comey knows what's on there, or, and this is maybe equally likely or even more likely, there's someone in the FBI or law enforcement who has seen them and said, I won't necessarily tell you what's on there, but I was looking because of this Wiener investigation, and I saw stuff that's going to change, history. So if Comey heard something like that, it would be true that he hadn't read them, but he would still know that he had to kind of put up a red flag for the people. Okay, answering the door. Hello, Trick Street. Come in. I'm streaming live. You're live to 1,000 people who are watching you. Come in and help yourself. One apiece.
Whoa.
One apiece.
Wow, thank you.
You're so much.
All right, say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, more people coming. Got quite a crowd here today.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to turn.
I have enough.
It's chaos. Can I grab one? And there's also waters outside.
Thank you.
Isn't that a good idea, waters? Yeah, take water.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
See how happy people are to have water.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Happy Halloween.
Very nice.
All right.
Thank
Happy
you very
Halloween.
much. Thank you. Oh my God, I was watching.
Hey guys, you have fun?
Dad, get those candy bars.
Oh.
Go get them. Go get
All right. Happy Halloween.
Thank you, happy Halloween.
Okay.
I want to take a picture of this.
Go get some. Dad, get some.
I got plenty of candy at home, sweetheart. Take care of
All right. I'll close this so you get a good picture. I'm in California. Fraction magic, what? This is a 1950s television neighborhood. It kind of is. The name of my town is Pleasanton. It's like literally a pleasant town full of pleasant people. So a lot of these people are my neighbors, so I know some of them. Most of them I don't know, but probably half of them know that I'm the Dilbra guy. Northern California. Like my ceiling? You live near me? Your cousins live there. I keep seeing some Alex Jones stuff, but why Pleasanton? My ex-wife has roots here. Near San Ramon? Yeah, it's pretty close. It's like 10 minutes away. I make a persuasive argument for Comey, don't I? So here's the thing, is I could be wrong, of course, because there are lots of variables and we don't know everything and blah, blah, blah. But it's fun to make my Comey predictions based on just human nature. You know, forget about the law. Because if you look at Dershowitz, he's kind of looking at it, you know, here's what you should do, here's the law. If you didn't do that, he's either crooked or stupid. But what about the possibility he's just doing the best thing? So what about the possibility that Comey is actually just trying to do the right thing? You know, it's possible. Looks like we've got some more trick-or-treaters. It's go time. I hear them giggling. Hi. Come on in. You look a little bit familiar. Have you been here before?
No.
No, it was other people with your same costumes. Come on in, and you're live streaming right now.
Oh,
Hi. You're on Periscope.
Oh my God.
Grab some candy.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. There's some waters out there. Help yourself to waters.
Thank you.
Because waters are an excellent idea. Tell everybody.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Watch out for the vampire.
Thank you.
Sometimes, is it raining out there?
Yeah.
Oh, bummer. All right. Happy Halloween. They should have bodyguards. Whoever comes after me needs a bodyguard. Shapiro, blah, 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 blah. So I was watching more news about Donna Brazil and the second instance they found on WikiLeaks where she clearly supplied an answer from CNN about the upcoming debate, and she gave them the actual question. And she hasn't been fired. She hasn't stepped down. How can you be the head of the what is it, the Democratic National Campaign or something? How can you be the head of the DNC and be proved beyond a doubt that you cheated twice that we know of, which, anybody with half a brain is probably aware that that means it happened more than twice. So how in the world do you keep your job after that? Yeah. Well, she resigned from CNN, but she didn't resign from the DNC. Yeah, she's not fired from the DNC. So seriously, how in the world can you, with a straight face, look at the American public and say, hey, the Democratic Party's got a candidate for you. There's no stains over on this side. Don't see any problems over here. I thought it was hilarious when Megyn Kelly just nailed her to a wall. The other thing that's funny is watching all the people on all the networks fall all over themselves to say how nice she is. Like, she's so nice. She's been my friend for 10 years. But she just did this one little thing, which was completely rig the debates for the president, for the presidency. Maybe one of the worst things you could ever do. Ever. All right. We got action here. Happy Halloween. Come in and grab something. You're live streaming.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, there's waters here if you want water.
Oh, I got one. Thank you
All right.
so much.
Yeah. So, the funny thing about this time of night is that some of the trick-or-treaters are back here for the third time. I've seen that one before. She will be the next, I don't think so, Attorney General. Oh. Watch how old these teens are now. Happy Halloween! Come on in. You're live streaming.
Okay.
All right, help yourself. Grab a candy.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hey, thanks for inviting people in.
Come on in. Yes.
We had a question. Did somebody give a white phone to you at the gray case?
No. You lost your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
All right, you're gonna sign off now. Talk to you later.